Hey San Antonio, this is Darren with Big Buck Home Buyers. Are you relocating and you need to sell your house quickly? If so, then keep watching because this is for you. Relocation is a complicated exercise in coordination, and we get local home sellers calling us all the time and submitting information on our website every week about how they're relocating and they need to sell their house fast. The great thing is that we're able to help a good many of those sellers sell their house quickly because we're actively buying houses. There's an insane amount of details to keep together, plus the stress of whatever is making you move in the first place. Often it's a new job or a sick relative, but the true need to move always comes with a dramatic change. So how do you make the most out of a difficult situation? First of all, don't agonize. Get organized. You don't want to be in a situation where you end up paying to own and maintain a vacant house for 2 years. That gets expensive, and it doesn't have to be that way. Although the market is relatively stable right now, things can change in the blink of an eye. We've heard some serious horror stories over the past couple decades. Unless you're filthy rich, you probably can't afford to wait it out. So how do you make the right choices when you're relocating and you need to sell your house fast? First, find out what your house is worth. To do this, you can contact a reputable real estate agent or even connect with us and we can give you a no-cost, no-obligation valuation of your property. Once you know what the house may be able to sell for in the current market, that sets the basis for how long you may or may not be willing to sell the house. Number 2, decide how fast you need to sell your house after you relocate. This is a biggie. I've seen professionals who've moved out of state for a job who had their house on the market for over a year before selling it for a much lower price than they had hoped. Decide how fast you need to sell your house and how long you're willing to keep making 2 mortgage payments, insurance payments, utilities, all of that. Number three, find a solid real estate agent before you start packing boxes. Get the ball rolling early so you don't waste any time. Every month you wait or every month that it takes to sell the house costs you money. Or if you don't want to use a real estate agent to sell, we are a reputable local house buyer and we'd love to make you a fast, fair, all-cash offer. You can just fill out a form on our website to connect with us. Number 4, calculate the value of selling your house fast versus waiting it out for a dream price. We all want to sell our houses for as much as possible. But one thing many people forget to do is come up with the amount of money for how much it costs to hold on to this house. The costs involved include the mortgage, which if you're still within the first 10 years of the mortgage, the majority of your payment is interest and not hardly going to principal at all. Insurance, taxes, maintenance, it adds up. So let's say you want to sell your house for $200,000 and your mortgage payment is $1,200 a month. Taxes are $200, $100 for insurance, and $100 for maintenance, such as lawn maintenance, repairs while you're gone, all that. Those expenses add up to $1,600 a month in non-equity building expenses. If it takes you 7 months to sell that house through a real estate agent, for that $200,000, it costs you $11,200 in direct holding costs. Plus, you had to pay $12,000 in real estate agent fees, assuming 3% for the buyer's agent and 3% for the sellers. This totals $23,200 in lost money. That doesn't even account for the value of your time, your stress in thinking about the property sitting on the market, the opportunity cost of what you would have been doing with that extra money during those 7 months, etc. So the real cost to you was likely closer to $30,000. But what if you were able to sell your house next week and avoid all of that? Even if you sold for a discount below the retail price, let's say $175,000, you're still ahead of the game by selling the house now at a discount to a home buyer like our company versus 7 months later at a full price and paying holding costs and real estate agent fees. Does that make sense? Next step is to take action. Whatever you decide and take action. If you want to go the real estate agent route, then great. Find a reputable local real estate agent. If you'd rather not have to wait and not pay real estate agent commissions, then a viable option may be to sell your house fast to us. If you've got a lot of time on your side and a really great property, you might want to test the market by offering out at a high price. There's a small chance someone might just fall in love with and be willing to overpay. People do crazy things for love. Most properties are pretty average in reality. They tend to be like other houses around them, in the same way that people who live near each other and tend to have a lot in common too. So, unless your property is truly exceptional, as in magazine quality extra special, you won't capture the most money in the market by pricing at the highest point. You can also win by marketing your property for rent and sale at the same time, just to see what happens first. You have to maintain control of the process, which can confuse even seasoned real estate brokers. In serious situations, we may partner with property owners to help secure lease option agreements where highly qualified purchasers rent the property for an agreement time before buying. In other cases, we may help renegotiate a loan, help make monthly payments, or conduct a short sale with a bank. We love helping people solve complicated problems. Creative solutions can bridge the gap to get you where you need to be. So who are we? Who's Big Buck Home Buyers, and how can we help you if you're relocating and need to sell your Texas San Antonio house? We're investors. We support our families in beautiful neighborhoods by buying houses from homeowners who need to sell fast for one reason or another. The types of sellers who tend to work with us include people who need to sell fast. We can close in as little as 7 days if you need to. Don't want that to hassle with listing a property with an agent. Don't want to pay real estate fees. Can't sell their house for one reason or another. We buy houses in as-is condition or a variety of other reasons. But we're passionate people, and we believe in helping the community. We're honest and straightforward. We'll quote you a fair price, and we can close fast with cash. If you're prepared to wait and can hire professionals to help, you can manage the sale of your property from a distance. In certain circumstances, that risk can pay off. We're happy to help you find answers to your toughest questions about your real estate. So please feel free to call us at 210-920-5280 and chat with us anytime. Best of luck. Thanks.